doing, Knights? Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Did you know that you have what it takes to make a positive change in the world? Yes, you. I think if we wake up in the morning and we have a purpose, it makes our day so much better. Why not make our purpose to make this world a better place? And I know and believe that you can do this. And I want to give you some easy ways to try. You guys are already changing the world just by being who you are. But sometimes if we take it a step further, we really see the changes that are occurring, and we spark an interest in maybe someone else who wants to do the same thing and who wants to make this world a better place. And right now, our world could stand some improvements, and why not have those improvements come from you? So I'm going to share 5 easy ways that you can make this world a better place. The first one, and the most important one, of course, is to be kind. And I know you all know how to be kind, but how do we step it up? How can we take being kind to the next level and actually change the world by being kind? Here's an idea. A lot of us are walking around right now with like a dark cloud that's just kind of hanging over our head. You know, we have a lot on our mind. We have a lot of issues that we are trying to deal with and process, and sometimes it creates a dark cloud. Wouldn't it be awesome if you were able to be a rainbow in a person's dark cloud? It's as simple as just smiling when you see someone, saying a kind word, maybe giving a family member a hug if you notice that they have a dark cloud hanging over them. It's very, very simple to bring light into someone's day, and you can be that rainbow. You can take that dark cloud and just make it go away and leave them with light and joy and encouragement. So it's really easy to be kind, but I want to challenge you to actually be the rainbow in someone's dark cloud. Here's another way. Perform a daily good deed. Okay, I know some of us are stuck inside, so how are we going to do that? How are we going to perform a daily good deed? Well, you can do that simply by just making up your bed when you get up in the morning, cleaning up after yourself if you make yourself lunch, not leaving any messes, even setting the table or clearing up the table after a meal. There's lots of different ways that you are able to do a good deed for others, and not only does that good deed benefit others, but it benefits you. Doing good deeds for others, it creates joy, and it's a win-win. You do for others, it's like a chain reaction. They will end up probably doing something for you. So you're doing a good deed, they are doing a good deed, and guess what starts to happen? The world starts to get better because people are doing good things for each other. 3, show gratitude. We all know that there's lots and lots of physical benefits to showing gratitude. You know, it helps with your anxiety. If you're an anxious person, it can kind of bring that down. It can bring down your blood pressure. It helps immune function. But showing gratitude doesn't just help the physical aspects. It's good for our mind. It's good for our soul. And, you know, how does gratitude connect the world? If we think about how kind a friend is, or how kind a teacher is, it helps us connect with people, and we can tell those people how much they mean to us. We can send them an email, we can send them a text. When we're Zooming, we can take a minute and just maybe at the end, thank you so much for, you know, being my teacher and being there for me. You can do this with your friends, you can do this with your family. A simple thank you, even a simple hug can show gratitude, and it can make a huge positive difference in the world. Next, champion a cause. Okay, what does this mean, champion a cause? I believe that we all have a voice. The world needs to hear our voice, especially the voice of our youth. That's you. You guys are making this world happen. And I want to know how you feel, and I want to know what you have to say. And it doesn't have to be the perfect thing. You don't have to have some amazing statement to make. As long as it comes from your heart, that's the best place for anything to come from. You can show your voice by being creative, by giving to others. Just listen to what your heart says. Think about the possibilities and make something happen. Here's some causes that you possibly could get behind and really make a difference with. If you love animals as much as I do, when our world allows for it, when our world opens up a little bit more again, think about volunteering at a local animal shelter, or even volunteering at your vet's office. I did that when I was younger, and it was one of the best experiences of my life. You can donate pet supplies, newspapers, dog beds to shelters. You can even consider fostering a pet, bringing a pet that needs a home into your home until it can find its forever home. If you want to do something within the environment, if that's where you want to find your cause, you can start a community garden. You can take a bag with you to the park and just pick up trash. There's too much trash in this world right now. Even when you walk down your own street, you could probably find a few pieces of trash people have dropped, and they don't realize that dropping trash can harm the world and harm just those who have to see it. So you can champion our environment and pick up the trash if you see it. Do something that you think will make a healthy difference for the world that we're living in. And finally, we have a lot of families right now, a lot of people that are really hurting. They don't have a place to live. They're technically homeless, and they need someone to champion them. How do you do that? You can set up a blessings box right in your own front yard and let your neighbors know that they can put food and different collectibles in that box, and you can take that box to a local shelter. You can make care packages just with some of the things that you already have in your own house, bottles of lotion, shampoo, things that maybe people don't necessarily have but definitely need. And then you can even go through your own toys that you don't play with anymore. You can go through your clothes that you don't wear anymore, maybe because they don't fit, maybe because they're just not your style, but something that you don't use anymore can mean so much to someone else if you gift it to them. So you can champion that, be a champion for someone who doesn't have as much as you do. And finally, be a good neighbor. The world begins right outside your front door. I'm sitting next to my side door, and when I look outside, I just want to get out there and I want to start living my life. But how do I show the skills of being a good neighbor? Lots of different and easy ways. Like I said, if you're taking a walk and you come across someone that lives in your neighborhood, smile. Say hi. You do not have to have a whole conversation. You do not have to get closer than 6 feet, but you can at least give a little of yourself and just start sharing who you are with other people. Again, you can walk around your neighborhood with a bag, pick up some trash. Maybe you have a neighbor who is not able to get out but has animals. Maybe you want to walk their dog. Grab a leash, take it on a walk around the block. You're helping your neighbor and you're helping that little animal at the same time. You can make cards or care packages for neighbors who've maybe undergone surgery or can't get out right now. There are so many things that you can do. Even something as simple as what my boys used to do for our neighbor next door when it got difficult for her to roll her trash cans out. My boys would take them out every Monday evening, put them on the curb, and then the next morning after they were emptied, roll them back. Little teeny tiny things like that can make a world of difference, and that's what we're trying to do. We are trying to make a world of difference and make this world a better place, and I want your help because I need your help. And I want you to be able to have purpose in your life and to just be able to know you're making a difference, because I think once we realize that we matter, it can change our whole perspective, and it can really just make us a happier world and happier people. So on that note, Doty Knights, have a great rest of your week. Figure out a way to start making a positive difference. If you want more ideas and more suggestions, call me, email me. I would love to sit down and figure out some creative and inventive ways for you to make that positive difference. But I care for you. You're always on my mind and in my heart. And I look forward to next Tuesday when we get to talk again. Take care.